I don't know who's watching this today. I'm Fiona, but I have a feeling, and I've learnt to trust my feelings, that if you've clicked on this, it might be just for a reason why you've done that. So stay with me. This one's going to be personal. Can I ask you something really honest? Do you ever get to the end of the day and just feel tired in a way that sleep just doesn't fix it? You're not ill. You're not broken. You're just really weary, like you're weary of the day. You've given everything to everything, and somewhere along the way, without even noticing, you've stopped being on your own sort of list, as it were. You know that feeling? I know it really well. Don't tell me about it. I actually spent a few years as a paediatric nurse. I want you to know I really loved it. I genuinely did. Look, caring for children, supporting families through some of the hardest moments of their lives. That work really shaped me. It's part of who I am. But nursing takes something from you, doesn't it? It certainly took something from me. It takes your energy, your evenings, your weekends, your body. And over time, I had to give in to it because I got poorly. I really believed in it, but there did come a point where I had to be honest with myself. I was literally pouring everything out, and very little was coming back. Financially, I was doing okay. But okay isn't the same as free, is it? Okay is managing, and I wanted to be more than managing. Not for greedy reasons, but for reasons that I needed things for myself. For the kind of freedom that means you don't lie awake working out the numbers, adding up this month, if it's enough for the month, for your family. And if I'm honest, for the women I could feel was most meant to become. But I haven't quite found that yet. So when I had to be medically retired from nursing, I started looking, and I wanted to be real about it, because I think that really matters, doesn't it? I was looking around. I didn't stumble across something magical solution. I didn't have a lightning bolt moment. I looked at a lot of things. Some of them didn't really sit right with me. Some of them felt really pushy or overcomplicated, or they just weren't me. Here's the thing. Being a nurse or a mum or a woman who spent her life caring for others, you develop a good instinct for when something isn't quite right, and I trusted that instinct. I walked away from things that didn't feel right, and I kept looking because I knew that the right thing would feel different when I found it. Now, I want to say something here that not everyone will agree with, but that's okay. I've come to believe genuinely believe that relying on just one source of income in the world we're living in right now is just the one riskiest things most of us are doing. But nobody tells us that, do they? We're told to go to school, get a good job, work hard, be grateful. And I'm not saying that's wrong. And I did that. I was grateful. But what happens when that one job changes? When your hours get cut, or you get ill and you can't do it anymore? Or when your health shifts, as I say, mine did, and you just can't do it anymore in the way you used to? What's going to be the plan for you then? For most people, and I was one of them, really wasn't a plan. And I don't say that to frighten you. I say it because I think you deserve to be someone and I'm giving you honest opinions. Because the women I see building a real security for themselves and their families, they're not waiting for someone to rescue them. They're quietly, steadily building something on the side. They're not overnight, not dramatically, just absolutely building something. So when I came across what I was doing now, which is within affiliate marketing company, I want to tell you what it felt like. It felt sensible. And I know that's not the most exciting word, but for me, sensible was everything. Because I'd seen other side to things with high pressure, buying a load of stock, recruiting your friends kind of thing. And it just wasn't for me. I don't know about you, but this was different. You don't have to have any stock. There's no pressure to buy anything. You're not pretending to somebody who you're not. It's just genuine stuff. And the products are actually genuine. And I've actually used and believe in them. and I love sharing them with people, and it really felt natural to me, but I'm not pressurising people to get them, just if they want them. And as a nurse, I spent my career recommending things to people because I thought they'd help them. That's all it is, just in a different setting. And the business side of it, creating a small revenue stream that can grow, that was the part that made me think, maybe, I haven't actually cracked it yet, but just maybe this could lead somewhere. And that maybe was enough to make me start, and I have started. And if you're watching this right now and something in you is stirring, I just want you to speak to that part of you for a second. That part that's a little bit hopeful, but also a little bit scared. That part that's been watching things like this for a while, but hasn't done anything about it yet. Because what if it doesn't work? What if I get it wrong? What if people think I'm daft at trying? I know, I hear you, I really do. Because I've had every single one of those thoughts myself. But I can tell you what I know now. You're not too old, you're not too late, and you're not too ordinary. You're definitely not silly wanting something more either. You're awake and paying attention to things. And that already puts you ahead of most people who just scroll by and go back to the same old cycle they've always had. I'm actually a woman of faith. And one of the things I had to learn, and still learning, is that it's okay to want more. It's okay to want financial peace for your family. And it's okay to want to give generously. It's okay to want a life that has space in it. Wanting those things doesn't make you ungrateful for what you have. It makes you human. And I believe that's where each of us were made, with gifts and a purpose. And sometimes those gifts just need the right environment to grow, don't they? Now, I want to be completely transparent with you. I don't have it all figured out, not even close. Some days I'm learning things that feel new and uncomfortable, and some days I wonder if I'm doing it right, and some days I just sit with my cup of tea and think, Fiona, one step at a time. But here's what I do know. I know I'm enough to start. I am enough. I know I don't have to be perfect to make progress. And I know that doing something, even imperfectly, is always going to move me further forward than doing nothing at all. And that's what I want for you too. So if you've watched this, if you watched this far and something in what I've said has landed for you, I'd love to have a proper conversation with you. Definitely not a sales pitch, not a script, just me talking to you like a friend over a cup of tea about what I'm doing and why it made sense to me and whether it might make sense to you too. All you need to do is comment the word info below. That's just it. Just comment info and I'll reach out to you and give you some information first before I reach out to you personally. And that's how I work. There's no bot, there's no automated message. It'll just be me. And if it's not for you, that's absolutely fine. I'll never be pushy about it. Move on. It's not a worry. You honestly, if you get on with your own life, and that'll be absolutely fine. That's just not who I am. I don't push. But if it is for you, or even if you're just a little bit curious, then I think this could be a start of something really amazing for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I know your time is precious, and I don't take it lightly. Wherever you are, whatever your day looks like, I hope you go away from this feeling just a little more hopeful than you did before, because you deserve that, you really do. So just put the word info in the comments and I'll send you some information and then we can build it from there. Because you need to start looking at something first and show me that you're interested and curious and open to having a look. And then I will do whatever it takes to help you. So please put the word info and I'll send you all the details.